see if this is getting a good start here. Chat, can you all see me? Can you all hear me? Or at least can you see what I've got going on here? Hey, my boy Austin. Everyone should recognize Austin, at least I hope so. So, yeah, we are going to be taking a look at Yolopark Megatron. Obviously, got him in the box here. Yeah, we're going to do a build, take a look at the figure, and of course, chat and everything while doing it. I got my laptop set up here, that way I can, read questions and whatnot while I'm doing this. This is my first live stream, so I get the feeling it'll be a little rough, but we're gonna, I'm gonna do my best to make it fun and a good time for everyone. I got a few figures set up here. I realize you can't really see them a whole lot, but 3-0 Megatron is over here, kind of pissed off that he's got another, non-transforming, super accurate version of himself here. 07 Megatron's back here, then a sort of. I forget what its third-party name is, but it's a DLX style Dark of the Moon B. We don't take kindly the chromies around here. Oh no, not the clankers. You know what? Megatron's not a clanker though. So, getting kind of started on everything, I suppose. Megatron has his box, which I think looks pretty cool. You got Megatron on the front. Everything here, all the parts on the back. I'm hoping you can see everything pretty well. Unfortunately, my lighting is not the best in here, but hey, once again, trying. Yeah, so this is actually a slip cover. You can see it go. It'll actually go here. Hey, there we go. Let me see here. Yo, great time to be a Bay Formers fan with Bay back. Yep. Yes, indeed. I am very excited. I know the stuff about Bay has not fully been confirmed, and everything, but it seems fairly likely, so, it's exciting stuff. I hope so, personally. What we get, we'll see. There's a few possibilities, a reboot, maybe a Last Night sequel, even though I kind of doubt that one. As I said, I think in that video I did on it, I'd prefer if they kind of retconned the Last Night and just did a more proper sequel to Age of Extinction, but that's me. Going back with this though, you got the box here, pretty cool stylized sort of artwork of Megatron on the front here, shots of the figure. I dig this a lot. I'm hoping it comes off pretty well on camera, where it's got the Bay Decepticon logo, which I think is the superior Decepticon logo. I'm all about the rhombus eyes. But then you have Megatron like within it. This is something that straight up I might try to like cut out and like put up on a wall or something. It's pretty damn cool. And yeah, let me get back to the chat. Hope it's a reboot. Totally fair. Just give me Transformers 6. Now we'll found inner peace. I am very interested to see what the hell am I say? Yeah, I would be interested to see, as much as I'm like, just forget the Last Night. I think it would be kind of cool to see what they do with a possible Transformers 6. A sip of my water. Just wait till you guys see my Baja Blast promotion. Just kidding, I'm not fucking Octobonomus. Let's go ahead and get this guy open. You see, he's got a lot of layers, just like ogres. Any Shrek fans out there? Just kidding, I'm not really a Shrek fan myself. Those movies are fine, I guess, but hey. We got one section here. Here. Then there's this one. And then we got the stuff with the stand and the fusion cannon and whatnot. And then we get our instruction booklet, which, you know what? That's going to be interesting to see how I have this going while having everything here and on camera. Might be a bit of a pain. Let me see here. Megatron looks gangster. Yeah. What Peacemaker did with retconning the Justice League with the Justice Gang. That could be interesting. I didn't really think about that, but yeah. My thing is, I'm actually not the biggest fan of Peacemaker doing all that. Granted, I haven't watched Peacemaker. For me, I wish there was a more clear cut between, hey, this is the old DCU and this is the new one. So like I don't know. It's not a bad idea, and I mean it seems to be working out pretty well. I just find it kind of weird that it's like, hey, most of the first season is still canon, but like these specific bits, just ignore upon rewatch. I guess I don't know. It feels a bit odd to me. Optibonis, dude. So yeah, at some point I might do it, but I thought about doing a parody of that whole. When I fill up my cup, the thing that he was doing back in like 2011, find his Dark of the Moon Voyager Megatron review, and you'll see that. By the way, this really isn't shade at Optibotimus. I don't mind the guy. It's just that whole thing was kind of funny. I think Transformers should be rebooted because as much as I love the Bumblebee film and Rise of the Beast, I want a modern era Transformers film again, like the Bayverse, but hopefully it does good. Same. I would like that as well. Shrek memes are superior. Damn, dude. That's pretty Shrek-tastic. I don't know. What 07 megs is that beside B? Let me tilt up real quick. This, I forget exactly what the third-party name is. I think it's like Plain Way or something like that. But this is the one where it's a slightly oversized MPM Megatron. Well, I say slightly. It's a decent bit bigger. And it comes with a non-transforming torso. So you can have it be pretty accurate. So like, for example, you get the back here, you get his weird kind of like, I know it's not a tail, but I've always thought of it as kind of like a tail. It just gets to be a bit more accurate. This also has an upgrade head, which I like a lot. It's pretty cool. But he goes now for, I think it's like a little over 100. I can't remember exactly, but he is pretty damn cool. He's the one I've mentioned before where I want to do a custom like DLX style 07 Megatron. That's why maybe if you saw, he has a few like scratches and stuff like that. So I try to add a little bit of the battle damage too. I haven't done the full paint job. But since I'm fairly certain that 3-0 is going to do Megatron at some point, I wonder if it's even worth it, but we'll see. Let me try to keep going. Plain Way, yeah, I think that's what it was called. If you type in like Plain Way, like WEI Megatron, it should pop up. DCU was all a dream. Yeah, not really a fan of the DCEU. About the only movie I really enjoy is Man of Steel. Cause I'll straight up say it. Fuck Batman versus Superman. Fuck Suicide Squad. Speaking of DC, give me the Ayer cut, the Netflix solo Batman movie. Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3, so I can die happy. I mean, that's all fair. I'll be honest, I don't care to see the Ayer cut. I just thought Suicide Squad was already bad enough, and I don't really feel like there's too much that can really be done to fix that movie. Everything else out. Ben Affleck's Batman I'd love to see. I thought he was super good in the part. I loved him. Yeah, would you like another Transformers anime like the Unicron trilogy? Yes, would love to see it. Even though I kind of clown on anime a lot, it's mostly just like an ongoing joke at this point, especially with my friends. Also, if you guys just heard that, I have cats, so they like to run around, and one is currently causing some chaos. That is Hayes, actually. Maybe if they get close, I'll try to put them on camera. Let's see, he looks faded as fuck. That's funny. So, sorry, I'm trying to get through. We'll get to this. I'm sorry, I'm trying to answer the chat too. But let's see. I want the movie to be a reboot because as much as I love the Bayverse, it's the one universe to follow. One that was held by the previous films. That's totally fair, and you know what? I'm pretty down for it. I just feel like it's gonna feel weird if it's a reboot, but still pretty heavily like Bay. Because then part of it's just like, well, why not just continue the old universe, I guess. What Bumblebee figure is this? I'll be 100% honest with you, I do not remember its name. I feel like it was Cyber something, but it's, it's a Dark of the Moon DLX style Bumblebee. He's pretty good. He doesn't really have the weathering paint job. That's something I would like to attempt to do myself, but otherwise, he's pretty good. I like him a good bit. Trying to find my magnets because, well, I'll need them for this video, but also for this Bumblebee. Here you can see he's got some pretty nice glowing blue eyes. Does he do? He does the fading. Let me see if Megatron can do it too, because his batteries might have died. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. That head sculpt's super nice. Can you go again? There we go. Yeah, I'll keep these out. Then you know, if you could see it from here, 3-0 DLX. Revenge of the Fallen Megatron can do it as well. Oh, he's freaking out. All right. Is this the fade? Hey, he's actually faded. LOL. But nice. I thought it was plain away. Just got mine yesterday for like 60. Hey, that's pretty cool. Babe vs. Toys from 2000s actually look cool. Hey, stop messing with the boxes. Oh no, with the cats. They're about to they're about to be like the Predacons and terrorized. Yeah, the Babe vs. Toys are super great, especially that leader class Optimus. Super freaking good, dude. Also customize yours, that's rad. 307 Megatron. Oh, I know the one you're talking about is $900. It looks so good, but hey, Blue, I will definitely try to pay the cat tax at some point. Cyber Era B. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, that sounds like the one. She was a good friend. Oh no, not Ahsoka. Yolopark Meg should have a magnet and the Decepticon logo. Oh, that's right. You know, I was considering maybe building the stand first, just so we kind of have something to go on. We'll see about that. One thing I will go ahead and say, I did not pre-build anything, but I did go ahead and put the batteries into the head and the fusion cannon because, to be completely honest, I did not feel like trying to do that on camera. So I was just like, look, let me go ahead and do that first. Yeah, not giving Babers an actual ending, but a big role in every transformation from afterwards when they're performing. See, I've always kind of said, I get it, it's not like a true proper ending, but I've always felt like The Last Night kind of was its own ending in a way. If for nothing else, then they kind of got Cybertron back, you know? They've been talking about since the first movie about being able to go home and like revive, or you know, bring life back to their planet and whatnot. And damn, his thigh panel being off is gonna bug me. That looks a little better. But and I felt like you kind of got that, you know, and like the two species have to work together. And that's another thing that was kind of a big deal in those movies. So I don't know. It's not a perfect ending for sure. But I feel like The Last Night could always work as one because I really feel like the Unicron stuff is the only true like holdover. But who knows? It is what it is. Yeah, TCEU didn't do them justice. That's fair. I want Steve Jablonsky. Yes, Steve Jablonsky is the man. That's the main thing I am excited for if they, you know, do get around to doing another Bay thing. I mean, they brought him back for bits of Rise of the Beast, so that's cool. I mean, reusing his tracks were the best tracks in that movie. Love Babers toys. Same. Wait, it's the DMK. So it's not the DMK, but I think it's a KO based off of it. I could be wrong. It's based off of something that came out. I don't remember what, but they basically took it and turned it into like a DLX style stuff because it has like the die cast and whatnot. I mean, hell, I forgot he does have the battle mask. He has a cannon arm too. I just don't have that on. But what about Cornerback? Wait, who the fuck is Cornerback? Yolopark, more like Yellow Swag. Hey, Sheep's here! The Sheep Wielder, everybody! My fucking boy. Revenge of the Fallen Megatron design is the best design, but I do love his B-movie concept art. You know what? I'm with you on it being the best design, but like, I don't know. I really don't care for that fucking Bumblebee movie Megatron. I find the cannon low-key kind of sucks. It's just like it just looks like a fucking pipe on his arm, at least on the toy. I prefer most of like the upgrades and stuff. They give him a better looking cannon myself. And TLK G1 Optimus should have killed a... Oh, what the fuck? Ending of The Last Night always gives me goosebumps. Only the post-credit scenes ruin it. That's fair. So I mean, I do feel like Optimus has a pretty good speech there. Some beautiful shots. TLK saw like good things like Infernicus. I mean, that's fair. Goat. TLK is an awesome hot rod. TLK hot rod's the best hot rod. I'll die on that fucking hill. All right, you guys. I will still check the chat and whatnot, but I feel like I gotta get started on like stuff proper. But my thing is, where the hell do we start? Part A, Part B, Part C. Part A is the one with the head, so I guess we will start there. Unless it's gonna tell me to not start there, then I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Oh no. Oh dear. Ah, okay. I hope you guys are having fun so far. I'm having fun. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous for this because I've never done a live stream before, but I mean, I think it's gonna go pretty well. Oh yeah, I'll have to tilt this back down. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm a bit of a dummy. Friend Austin says he's a notorious TLK hater. That is also completely fair, I feel. Damn, I like the die-cast feel of this. There's a good bit of heft to this. Not nice. You could definitely throw someone and knock them on the fucking noggin. Damn, someone's probably just like, Talon, the first place you go is violence. What the hell? Alright, so the torso's here. Oh, Lord. So it's a combination of everything. Ah, fuck. Alrighty then. What was part B? Okay, these are the legs, so it's not that one. Guys, or just a heads up, you will see me mess up while doing this. That's just a fact. That will happen. You know what? Since he is not fully built, I will go ahead and lower this a bit more. Get my sip of water. Actually, I forgot. I brought some of my, my one addiction, the soda. Whether it's filling up my cup, no. All right. Transformers trilogy was good enough. They didn't have to do it, and last night it was fine as it was. I'm definitely with you. I like the trilogy a lot. Granted, I am someone who I love Age of Extinction. I will always defend that movie. I'm sorry, but the one Romeo and Juliet scene does not ruin the entire fucking movie like some people seem to think that it does. God damn, can this come off? Oh, hey, there we go. But I do think that on the whole, I would sacrifice Age of Extinction just to have everything be a bit more just... I feel like if Age of Extinction didn't happen and then got to the last night, things would be just... I don't know, I feel like sort of the reputation of the series wouldn't be quite as bad. I'm not saying Age of Extinction ruined it or anything, but I just feel like, because they kept going and whatnot, that definitely played a part in it. So I'm going to have to keep flipping back and forth, it seems. Thankfully, that's nothing hard. So I need B3, which I already put on, and B2, so that was the right piece. Hey, all right, guys. Building Megatron has begun. Granted, I'm pretty familiar with the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager, Jesus Christ. Revenge of the Fallen Megatron design. But I'm still gonna, use this. I'm all about instructions. Like, I use instructions for pretty much every Transformers figure. I understand people love to kind of go in blind and figure everything out themselves. My thing is, I just don't want to do something wrong and then realize a long time later, wow, I've been doing this wrong the whole time. Or if it breaks. Of course, breaks can still happen, but still. B17, B16, B1, and B4. Wait, 16, 17, 1, and 4. That's his back piece. Hello. Sorry, I'm still trying to keep up the chat while doing this, so forgive me. Penny, could you back up? That was my cat, Penny. I mean, obviously you guys didn't see her, but she is here, I can assure you. Oh, here we go. All right. We got B7. Oh, Lord. Set them down. I forget which one is which. No. Can you stop? Can you stop? Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. That under back detail for like whenever you do like the ab, sort of an ab crunch, I guess. Gotta love that. I love it when they do it on the 330 stuff. As you guys know, I'm just like a big 30 guy. Let's see here. Alright, there's that. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's got like side to side motion. It's pretty cool. Oh lord. Damn, I'm already hitting my first bit where I'm like, where the hell does this go? I'm not a dummy, I swear. Ah, okay. Okay, I see you. Hey, here we go. Stay hydrated, folks, for sure. Definitely stay hydrated. Why do they call them buildings when they're finished? They should technically be built. God damn it, sheep. Love it. I realize there's a few I missed. Let's see. If we do get Bayformer 6, we need Steve Jablonski. Yep. And Linkin Park. Yes, I would love to have Linkin Park back. Because, sorry guys, if anyone's one of these people, I love the new Linkin Park. They're pretty good. Hold on, I'm trying to get this turned at least a little bit. I feel like I'm just not on camera enough. I'm also not trying to knock into anything with my chair. What I'm doing. Fuck. Sorry, you guys. This is very unprofessional, but I also never claimed to be a professional. Alrighty. B19, B10, B18, B9, and it's all the booster stuff. So, just to be sure, B9, B18, then B10, B19. Okay. Great. I'm out of thing. There we go. There we go. There's one. There's two. Should be. Oh, he's coming together. Very nice. Love this. I've always loved this part of the design, the boosters on the back. Super cool. Age of Extinction is the best Transformers movie. You can't change my mind. I mean, that's completely fair. Again, that's one. I know I've said this before with a decent bit of people saying that in like the hot takes and stuff. That like I low key kind of agree. Cyberlight, hello. Age of Extinction would go so well if we had gotten its original sequel plans. Yes. Yeah, see, that's why I wouldn't mind if they went back or, again, kind of dropped The Last Night and went back to Age of Extinction, because I feel like they set up so much stuff, and it's just The Last Night did not follow up on it, but in, like, the most basic or, like, vague ways. Like, yeah, sure, there's the whole creator thing, but now it's just one creator, despite Lockdown saying creators multiple times. Fucking hate it, dude. Oh, B7 and B8. BB8? Oh my god. When this becomes Star Wars related. Someone out there is just like, this man's freaking weird. Oh, okay. I misread. God damn it. I misread that as B17. I'm like, I already did that. So B7, B8, 1, 2. So, oh, it's essentially the same thing I did before. All right. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. One of the best Linkin Park songs, by the way. Uh-oh. I see how you're supposed to... Oh, went fine that time. Lift up the arm joint a little bit. What are you doing, Hayes? Again, that's one of my cats. I will show them again if they get close enough. I can just kind of pick one of them up. Alright, so getting the torso mostly there. Hey, we're moving on to the crotch. I saw that right here. Should I put this on first or put the pieces on first and then... You know what, I'll just go ahead and do the pieces. B5, B6. I want to throw out there too. I wanted to make sure I look because I don't want to have someone be like, "Oh my God, he went too quick. He knows what Megatron's crotch looks like." Damn. Again, this is like a heavy die-cast piece. Pretty red. Love seeing it. Granted, I'm not one of those people that thinks like die-cast indicates quality or anything like that. But there we go. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I need to kind of bring it closer to me. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this before, but I actually have some eye issues, unfortunately. A condition called keratoconus, and I wear a contact in my left eye. Ugh. That's why if you ever see me grab one of these and like that's me putting some drops in. Hey, we're getting there. This is how that feels good. Let me get back to the chat for a second. I feel like I kind of let things, let's go by. If it breaks, it, eat it because it has iron. Oh shit. I think they should have given Michael Bay some time off and then make Age of Extinction because I think AoE should have started with the Mexico attack. I think they should have kept the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime design. Yeah, I do feel like we should have seen something with that attack. And keeping the design, I've always been of the opinion that we should have either kept evasion all the way through when he gets the sword from the Knights Temenos, or when he scans the Western Star, we should have gotten some sort of variation of the OG Bay Prime design, or do a sort of in-between of like it's got elements of the first Bay design, but it's got elements of the Knight design, then you go full Knight at the end. I like the whole arm change, but it would have been, I just think that would have worked out maybe a little bit more, give a more like a stronger visual thing, because I mean, I've known people that, that didn't even know that Optimus's arms changed, which kind of surprised me. Oh, the way this thing folds, I'm sorry, you guys. Alright, hey, already putting the head on. Hey. Let's go ahead and get that bad boy on there. Come on, joint. Damn. I hate when you have to put pressure to get something on while the thing's also on a joint because the ball joint keeps moving back and forth. Oh, then this move. God damn it. If it's not one thing, it's another. You guys are going to see me fuck up a lot. There we go. There we go. Hey, he's my fucking boy right there. B11 and B20. What are those? Okay, it's his like shoulder spiky bits. Which I guess that's also not specific enough because he has a lot of those. Oh, this one, because this one goes on. Wait, gotta make sure I'm not goofing. I'm not goofing. Penny, could you not? Could you not? Is it not? How? Oh, I got this wrong, don't I? There we go. Yep. I did have it wrong. Damn. I already fucked up. Even though I love this design. He's my favorite. And I fucked up how it looks. Time to commit Sudoku, guys. I'm also kidding. There we go. Oh! Knock stuff over because this cat loves boxes. Hey! Hey! Oh, calm down. Calm down. Watch out or you're going to make a cameo in this live stream. Oh, she is! She is! Guys, this is Penny. I don't know how well you can see her. Oh, there's you. That's Penny. Hi, Big Pen. Alright. Damn it, that just hit the thing again. I did. I'm sorry, you guys. Alright, let me get back to it. I listened to the last night original soundtrack almost every day. Oh, dude, it's so good. Say Glass de Tonde, Sacrifice. We Have to Go, especially if you have the movie version, the like Zero Gravity or whatever. That one's so good. Oh, I forgot to answer Bob. Marvel or DC? Oh, JMI filmmaker. Hello. Penny, stop. Marvel, DC, Marvel all day, every day, twice on Sunday, whatever the hell. I don't mind DC. I've never connected with the world or the characters that much. Marvel has always been my thing. Swear blockies are easier to build than these guys. That's probably true. But I think those are meant to be simpler though. Because I mean, because this is the Yolopark AMK Pro or whatever, and yeah, they definitely have a lot more parts. Because from what I've seen, the blockies are definitely a bit like a lot more simplified. They look cool. Don't get me wrong. Easier is relative. I think a few parts make the job faster, but even the classic class is more complex because you have to clip them off of a runner. Oh, I didn't know you had to do all that. See, because that's one thing I like with these guys is that you know, the parts are already there. You just gotta plug them in. But I love blockies. I haven't gotten any. Well, Austin, did we get some at the convention that time? So I guess I technically do have some. I haven't gone out and like purchased any. I wouldn't mind getting the Jetwing Prime or whatever it's called. Let me see. Hey, cat, she needs to chill out. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to read through the chat. Scourgimus, no one likes you, Talon. Well, that's I don't think that's true. I think Quintessa is just one member of the creators. She definitely could be. Maybe Quintessa was the leader. Again, definitely could be. I doubt she was the genuine prime of life. Have I played Marvel Rivals? No. I've had plenty of people say that I should, though. Damn, we don't like you, Talon. What are you doing here, then, my guy? Hey, dude, Penny will not leave stuff alone. She needs to stop. All right. Age of Extinction kind of retconned the Allspark by introducing the creators, and then last night kind of just retconned the creators. They retconned the retcon. Yes. I definitely think there was a way to make everything work with the creators and whatnot. With the Allspark, I've always said you could just make it work if like the creators like use the Allspark. They just built the bodies, and the Allspark truly was, because it always says like in the movie that the Allspark gave life. It doesn't specifically say that you know it. You know what I mean? That was like the only thing responsible, I guess. You know, that was how our race was born, and you know, filled them with life. I'm not saying I would like that, because I prefer the more kind of like sci-fi angle, I guess, of like this magical god object thing that's a big cube, you know, did it all. And it looks like we will be getting started on the arms, which is pretty cute. Trying to look here. Hold on. You know what? Let me, because I feel like I am kind of getting behind on stuff down here. Did I pre-order 3-0 Jazz? Yes. Scourgimus is speaking French, who is we, and he deleted 2 comments. Yeah, what's going on here? The main problem with the night designs is it didn't really have truck parts. That's completely fair. We don't like you. Scourgimus, like, what the hell is your deal? Scourgimus, I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna have to kick you if you keep on doing this shit. That's straight up. Not really funny. I'm a bunny person, but damn you, cat is cute. messing with stuff. Come on. She does this all the time, especially while I'm working, because this is... Oh, no, it happened, you guys. I did a major hit on the fucking thing. No. I keep forgetting. Sorry, you guys. Damn. Damn it, I keep freaking... Let me get this adjusted back. I'm sorry, once again. Freaking love cats. Me too, man. I have 4. Talon 6-7. What the hell does that even mean? Hey, Austin. Because obviously I trust you and you're a mod in the server, I'm going to add you as a moderator here. Hey, if you feel like anybody needs to be kicked out, go ahead. Have you seen the Blocky's Jetpack Optimus? Yes, he looks pretty good. Austin, I know you got him. Let me know what you think. We don't like you, Talon. Oh, you're super cool. Zodiac, hello! I want to. Fuck yeah. Oh, Austin went ahead and took him off. Primus doesn't exist in the Bayverse. That's true. Although Primus in the IDW comics of Bayverse was a sort of myth, because the 13 Primes refer to themselves as children of Primus. Oh my god. Sorry, you guys. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the studio series. I said DLK. TLK Barricade. I saw the 360 rotation of on Instagram. It looks great. Yeah, it does look pretty good. Austin says, yo. A mate of mine is about the streams. I'm gonna go support him. Have a good rest of the stream. Hopefully next time we'll be able to stay for the whole thing. Hey, thank you for joining. It's been fun. Let's see. Bloki's Jetwing Prime is peak. That's good at least. All right, guys. Let's fucking get back to it. I need A1. Sorry. Wait. A1 says head. Oh. I'm a fucking dummy, you guys. I thought I misread A4 as A1. Boston, thank you. I'm not sure if that Scourgimus guy, like, I don't know. I know he's popped up in my comments before, but I can't remember if he's been like that. Maybe he has. I genuinely don't remember. I guess to an extent, I also don't really fucking care either. So, like, you're just being a dick in the stream for no reason. I didn't even consider that I would have somebody like that in here, but I guess I should have thought about it, because I do have random people that don't like me for one reason or another. But guess what? Fuck you. I don't know. Alright, so let's see here with this. And so this is his should be, yeah, the right arm. We just haven't put on the big spike yet. And then we're going ahead and doing, looks like the left, yes, because this needs the spike, which, ooh, here it is. Oh lord, then we get small pieces like this. Fucking A. Well, let me go ahead and put that on. Damn. Kinda tight. But get on there. If this breaks on screen, I'm gonna be pissed. Damn. I feel like it could. This is kind of tough. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go off camera for a second. Oh, it feels very tight. Oh man, I don't know how well this is gonna show up on here, but just the detail on this of, like, you got the symbols on here. I'm trying to get this more, please move up. There we go. I don't know, you got like the symbol stuff. Looks great. And then we got the hand. B14, B15, which I can tell which ones these are supposed to be. Let me see here. Like that should be it. On. Hey, not bad. I can maybe see that. Well, no, I'm kind of surprised. That to me was kind of looking like the piece wasn't going to be very tight on here, but it is, so that's cool. Go ahead and put it on. And I guess that's it. It doesn't tell me to actually put these on yet, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Ah, he's getting there, you guys. All right, and this is where I will once again check out the chat. I'm sorry, you guys, if some responses are delayed. You know, I'm sorry. I just think a Bayverse Promise would be awesome. That idea of them meeting their god would be insane if you really think about it. Yeah, that's one thing I've always kind of thought about with Transformers. It's like, damn, like, a lot of the times they just know that their god exists. Like, that's kind of wild. Alright, now we're getting to the, damn it. You use words, Talon. The other arm. You know, the one that people call the GIMP arm, even though it's not really smaller than his other arm. That was just because of the concept art and the toy, but hey. Alright, B24 and B22. Although, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there was, in some of the concept art into the Fallen Megatron, there was this idea for, like, part of why the fusion cannon and stuff was so big was because his mass from his left arm would go to that side, which was an interesting idea, I think, at least. Not that I would necessarily have liked that, but it was interesting. Alright, where are you? Actually, that's a good question. Alright, let me see where this will go then. Shouldn't this go? Oh, that's okay, I get it now. There we go. Yep. Awesome. Oh, there they go again. So if you hear all sorts of, like, running around and stuff, that's why. Ah, we got the other hand, which, not gonna lie, this hand on Megatron is just so weird. Like, I bought an upgrade set of articulated hands for the DLX Megatron. That's not what's currently on right now. But the articulated hand for this one is just, it's so weird. Like, he's just got so many fingers, and they're all so odd. I dig it, but it's definitely odd. Come on, let's get this on. I'm going to finish this arm, put it on the torso, then I will get back to answering stuff in the chat, you guys. I promise. Do not beat me up. Oh, and I need the shoulder thing. Duh. Oh, Lord, I should have maybe realized that and then... Oh, there we go. That was a lot easier than this one. Ah, he's looking so good so far, you guys. Fuck. I just love Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. He's so cool. All right. Let me get back to this. Austin, for the build progress, I got basically the top half done. If you look at the screen now, I'm showing him off. It's really just the legs that are left at this point. He's looking good though. Feeling pretty good. I'm really digging it so far. I just think of Bayverse Primus. Oh wait, damn! So I just skipped over Austin's thing the last time. I'm sorry. Wait. No, I didn't. Damn, I'm getting my comments mixed up. Honestly, the hand in Age of Extinction looks like a Prime's hand before their Cyberform. Now there's so much they could have done with that. That's interesting. I could see how it could resemble the Primes. Decepticon Protoform soldiers as figures would be awesome. I wish they would do that. I've always thought doing, like, especially for, like, studio series, doing like a 2 or 3 pack so you can have the different body types, I guess you could say, and then maybe coming with interchangeable heads since a lot of them were like swapped and whatnot would be pretty cool. Um, I don't know. I just think that that'd be super neat. I would love to have them as designs. Uh, while I don't think I could handle 4 cats, yeah, yeah, they can be a lot to handle sometimes, but I love them. Transformers Age of Extinction, where we could have seen Nemesis Prime instead of Galvatron. I think Optimus Prime should have stayed on Earth, so the fight between Nemesis and B could have been Optimus versus. Interesting. Holy shit, Yolopark Protoforms would be genius. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. We don't take kindly to the haters around here. Whoever the Scourgimus person is, the spam needed to be knocked off. Yeah, I was about to go ahead and take him off anyway. But I was just like, Austin's pretty good with this stuff. The Revenge of the Fallen Megatron design is sick. I love it when he runs. Dude, same. I always kind of like that. Especially just with his big, like, fucking tree trunk legs and whatnot. I remember at the Universal Ride, there was a tablet showing how to read the Cybertronian language. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Tank tracks on the legs are iconic. Yes, they are. I love it. I love how you can see them still moving through his legs, in his robot form. I kind of like how, on his foot they kind of split off slightly to kind of look like toes. I always thought that was cool. How much do you want to bet that Studio Series Blitzwing is going to get some repaints for other Seekers? I don't know, man. I feel like as that figure came out in, like, oh damn, I remember getting it around this time in 2020. So it's been at least 5 years. I kind of feel like if there haven't been repaints in that time, it's probably not going to happen. I'm a little surprised it hasn't, though, because of the fact that, Seeker repaints are pretty easy to do. Let's see. Whoa, really? I need to find the next time to go. Oh, yeah. I smugly remember that. First live stream on the channel? Yes, it is. Hopefully not the last. I do kind of... because this has been going pretty well so far. So I'm hoping that... sorry, you guys. To maybe do stuff a bit more. At least maybe with figure type stuff. Maybe do unboxings, or if I get more of the Yolopark guys, could do the live builds like this. I love Megatron Transformers 2. He tanks a fair bit despite being called the weakest iteration. Can we talk about the fact that he tanked a headshot, had his arm sliced off, but was going to continue fighting? Yes! Yes! One of my biggest things with Megatron Revenge of the Fallen is I know he doesn't kick as much as 07. Kick as much ass as 07 Megatron. But, like, he survived so much. I mean, he survived Operation Firestorm to kill Sam. He ran through all of that, And I mean, he takes a lot of damage, but he keeps going, Like all of this, like, yeah, you can talk about, oh, Optimus was beating his ass in the 4th battle, but like Megatron was okay. The worst he did was spit up blood when Optimus hit him in the face and then did like the double fisted whatever afterwards. He survived all sorts of stabs and shots and stuff. Like, he was cleaning up shop in the Egypt battle. I mean, the only reason I felt like he even fled after shooting Sam was it seemed like his fusion cannon was kind of like jammed or something, and of course he was deep in enemy territory by himself. So like I don't know. Let's see. Before being shot through a wall, yep. Are their fingers fragile? They don't feel like it so far. I could kind of see how they maybe could be, so I would say, just be a little careful with them. But I don't think it's a case of, like, if you look at it wrong, they're going to snap. I could just kind of see where, like, if you maybe put a little too much pressure on those on a spot that they could maybe break. But I don't see them as super fragile. Yolopark's doing the trilogy. Well, he's the only character was able to break Optimus's faceplate. Yep. Yolopark doing the trilogy prime right. Need to get both. Yes, and granted, I'm not even done with the build, but I do think I am liking this enough so far, so I will probably get a trilogy prime to go with him. Some third party makes a breakaway figure, I would buy him in an instant. Yes. A good TF fan, yo Talon. Hello, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I would love if they did a new breakaway. I love that design. I like that original deluxe. It's pretty good. I'm going to pause right there on the chat, you guys. I'm sorry. So I can get back to it, because I don't want to bore people too much with just, like, me talking and not doing anything. Oh, Lord, I gotta bring out... You know what? Let me set these side to side. So this one over here, so I can remember what their placement is. You know, that one was on the left, so it'll be on the left. That one's on the right, so it'll be on the right. And this is empty, so this one's done. Or at least I'm going to consider it done. Oh shit, just like Ironhide, consider it done before fucking tragedy happens. Also, I apologize to anyone who maybe doesn't like a lot of language. I've kind of been like this since middle school. Just fuckity, fuck. So, like, again, I'm sorry. Also, is everything looking good on camera? Please let me know. I want to make sure I'm not doing anything too fucking... Oh, and this one's done too, except for... Oh no, did I miss a piece? Oh no! Alright, let's see. This was B13. I did on the, I ignored it. I just paid attention to the hand and the spike. This goes... Okay, I see. Oh, is it on the front? Oh, yeah. I think. Or is that this way? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was goofing, you guys. I'm sorry. At least I think I got it right. Am I being a fucking idiot? I'm not. That's right. Okay. We are good. As some might even say Gucci. I wouldn't, but you know what they say, man. If you can't beat them, fuck them. I don't know. All right, getting to the legs. Oh shit, not the stand and the fusion cannon. We're in the home stretch, you guys. I hope this has been slightly exciting. No, this is a random thought I had on TFW 2005. I'm not sure how many of you might frequent there, but there's this guy who is just convinced that having a transformable Revenge of the Fallen Megatron with working treads is possible, and I just do not agree. I hope this isn't too much of an issue or something. There's spaces here, but nothing's there. So I guess we'll see. All right, so I need... Oh, god damn, I need a lot of parts. Right leg. So this was A7 and A8, so it's these. So let's see. This is going to be the fronts, and this is going to be... So, well, do I want to go ahead and... Yeah, I'll go ahead and put these on. Get in there. Ah! Damn, his tank treads are actually kind of sharp. Oh, wait, fuck, I got it backwards because the gold thing's supposed to be there. Bam! I swear, I'm an actual fan. Alright, so... There's a lot of stuff here. Alrighty. C1 is the one up here. C1 and C2. And that is what goes on both sides. Damn, it, Oh, damn, are these solid? Well, this one's... Oh, damn, yeah, this one is a just solid die-cast piece. I don't know if you can tell. Damn. Use this... Again, use this as a fucking weapon. But that is always my thing when it comes to toys with die-cast. I'm just like, damn, bro, I could, like, slap somebody upside the head and they'd be fucked up. Then again, you fucked up when you tried me. No. Let me check the chat, because it looks like it's gone up a decent bit. So, Revenge of the Fallen Megatron design is cool, but I can't decide if TLK or Cybertron Megatron is the best Megatron design. I think, of course, you like it. I'm not not taking anything away from you. Oh shit! If you hear like a vibration, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry, that's gonna have to wait. I think the Last Night design is overrated. Well, let's see. He run through the set of Oppenheimer to squish Shia LaBeouf. Oh yeah, that's true. He did. Thank you, Christopher Nolan. Sheep said mood. I probably missed it. Man, Megatron still peak. Hell yeah, he is. Yeah, he broke that clean off. Also made note of this to Talon, but he single arm tosses Prime. Yeah, that was cool. Especially that's his quote unquote weak arm that tosses Optimus, and he does it no problem. Hell yeah, Yoloparkoid. Fuck yeah. If only our boy Demonic Whisper was here. Only reason Revenge of the Fallen Megatron lost the fight is because the bad guy has to lose. Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen game had moments with all the Autobots and cons chatting after every mission. Their heights were always right. I've always enjoyed that kind of stuff, man. It's just pretty cool to see them just sort of chill. I love in that game how Starscream would just get pissed off at Grindor, but Grindor! He just gets so fucking mad. R.I.P. Ironhide gone too soon. Yep. Lay gasp language. That's me. What are you, Captain America? No. Much of a gamer, non-Transformers, by the way. Not really. I don't really play a lot of games. I used to love games, but it just feels like one of those things I just, unfortunately, don't really have time for anymore. It just sucks, especially just between, like, work and, you know, if I'm not doing any, like, thing in my free time, like going out or wherever, I tend to kind of just work on YouTube stuff. Let's see. Oh, those missing parts are already pre-applied. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me. Okay, that makes sense. I think it's possible the future of Black Magic Trust. But yeah, I could see a lot of issues with Tank Trust. Oh, the Tank. Yeah, I just don't really see how it works, especially with how like just to use a Yolopark, how you have like this section here and then the tread feet and whatnot. I just don't know how you can have all of that break up, but then still form working treads in the tank mode. I just personally don't see it happening. You're getting a call? Yes, the camera vibrates and muffles the sound. Yep, sorry. Live earthquake feed? Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, guys. Last Night Megatron was alright, but not the best. That's fair. Anybody chugging here? Brendan! I've been summoned. Imagine if Yolopark did not just G1 and Bayverse, but the Cybertron. It'd be cool. I just wonder if it's one of those things where it might get to be like how Studio Series, unfortunately, is. They're covering so much at once that like there's not really enough attention given to really anything unless it's fucking G1 with 86. Hey, Sideways 52, what's up? Hello. I thought Starscream's legs were too long in the Revenge of the Fallen game adaptation. You know, I can kind of see that. I feel like just for that, though, they maybe had him standing a bit more straight on his legs instead of getting all, like, zigzaggy. Starscream and Grindor's relationship in the Revenge of the Fallen game is very reminiscent of animated Starscream. Like, not, yeah, I could definitely see it. Like, I love the one bit where Grindor's giving Starscream some shit about, like, you know, being a coward. And he says something about Starscream, like fleeing the fight, and he's just like, you know, I don't flee. And he's like, oh, I'm wrong. You simply advance backwards or something like that. I always thought that was a good little back and forth there. I've officially joined the ROTF Megatron. The best Bayverse Megatron design cult. Fuck yes, he's great. Love him. Don't get me wrong. 07 is definitely second place for me. I like all of them. Oh, and to think Grindor in the game has the same voice actors as Cybertron game's Megatron. Oh, does? Oh, he does! I can hear it. Yep. Austin says, to Brendan, I'll always stand by 07, but I'm being converted more and more. Fuck yeah, granted. To me, 07 and Revenge of the Fallen are like low-key tied. It's just if I had to really pick one, I'd probably prefer Revenge of the Fallen. I like Long Haul in the RTF game. Yeah, he's pretty good in there. Studio Series is so ass, like the prices are worth an arm and balls. The quality is buns, like none of them seem interesting at all. Bro got a leg done. Hopefully yours doesn't have the QC RF scene was the same. I don't think that's the case so far, but I guess we will see. Speaking of which, let me get back to it. I gotta keep flipping back and forth here. C9. Anyone got C9? Alright. Alright, C9. This goes on the... Yes? Oh, yes, it's the thigh piece. Okay. That's C9. What about C5? Anyone got C5? No, I will not stop making these really fucking dumb, like, bingo jokes that I just started. Ha ha ha. How do these even... Oh, I see. There we go. Got the thrusters on the side of the leg. It's pretty cool. I'm still amazed this piece is die-cast. I don't know why. I think it's pretty cool. It's got that, if you guys want to reference, it's got that cold touch technique. If my girlfriend was here, she'd be like, it's not a technique. You're just touching the thing. Wait, what are you? Wait, what's C7? Just because it's up here, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. I'm going to really try to work a bit faster on this, because I will say I do have to go out in a bit, so I maybe won't be able to stay on as long as I kind of thought I was going to be able to. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. So I'm really enjoying chatting so far, you guys. I can definitely see myself doing this a bit more in the future, as long as I have the time and the space. C11. This goes... Oh, yeah, it's this build. Righty. I think that's all of that. C confirm, C8. I will check back in on VC, or the chat. I said VCTC. I'm so used to my Discord, which, hey, if anyone wants to join the Discord, check out the Patreon. Because at the very least, Blue Jay, Austin, and Brendan can all attest. We have some good fun in the Discord. At least I like to think we do. Maybe we actually don't, and I'm just like oblivious to the fact that everybody hates it. Who fucking knows? I have fun in there at least. Oh, is this diecast too? Fucking cool. I just to let you guys know, I already knew that there was diecast in this. It's just pretty cool to see. Then let's see. All right. So I think that is a leg done. I'll wait until the other leg's done to go ahead and put on the other one. So left leg. So just let me look at the parts again just to confirm I didn't fuck this up. Although I don't think there's any way I could have, and it looks like that is the case. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy on. Right, and let me go ahead and get back to the chat. I don't exactly remember where I left off. There we go. Studio Series to do a Transformers to Ride evac. Yes, that would be super cool. Bayverse Comics Ramjet, second best Ramjet after the Balancing Act / Collector Club Ramjet. I'm not familiar with that one, but Bayverse Ramjet is pretty cool. I like that design. Pretty cool that he had kind of a similar fate to the IDW version, with like having his head cut off or whatever. Like I do remember they specifically said thing. I'm going ahead and bringing out the Blast. You guys like, have you finished your coke yet, you fucking psychopath? Studio Series should make a better lockdown. Yeah, that's one a good lockdown toy that isn't NP size. That's totally fair. Again, I still think they should give him the SS86 Hot Rod treatment, of like kind of a deluxe plus for better engineering, and maybe reuse engineering from him. I feel like that could really work. G1 RC, Prime RC, IDW RC, Rise of the Beast RC, or Skybound. Dude, Revenge of the Fallen. Motorcycle Mermaid for the win. Nah, but out of those, probably Prime RC. She's pretty cool. Plus, there may or may not be an adult gif of her I enjoy. Oh my god, not fucking Gooner Talent. No, NPM Bone Crusher and Brawl were the only good figures they made. Damn, like Hasbro in general, or just from NPM? Because I would disagree with that, even though those two were good. Especially we're talking about NPMs, because like Blackout's fucking awesome. I think Starscream is great despite some of his obvious flaws. Like Jazz is great. Thoughts on Superman 2025? I haven't seen it yet. I do plan to at some point, but I just haven't watched it myself. War for Cybertron Slipstream Wind. I would love to see that design as a figure. JMI filmmaker, should the movie stick to live action or animated? I see no reason to like pigeonhole something to like one thing. I think you could do both. Let's see. Energon RC is underrated. I don't remember Energon RC that well, but I try to forget Energon because I hated that show. I tell this to everybody, but literally around episode like 30, 31, 32, I've reached the point where I had no idea what the hell was going on. And this is being a fan. I like animated Megatron's voice. Swivel here. Yeah, I like his voice too. It's not my perfect Megatron voice, but I do like it. Only things I'm getting from Studio Series that are new Age of Extinction Dinobots. Apart from that, I'm just sticking with the older toys because they are peak. Older toys are pretty good for the most part. And I'm so thankful that the new Dinobots are happening. Studio Series do DOT, or Dark Limit Warpath Gamer Edition. I'll buy it. Would be pretty cool. That design's pretty awesome. Accuracy is for chuckleheads that have a crush on a 40-year-old cartoon. I mean, I want my accuracy with like base stuff, but I can totally see how, you know, some things can be a little held back by it, but I'm not going to lie, I too am all about my accuracy. Animated Cybertron modes. Oh no, it moved. Where the hell? What the hell? Cybertron mode is the best in TFA. Why is Mixmaster massive in the Dark of the Moon game? Who knows? He did a push-up. Yep. Bumblebee movie RC was bad as fuck. Bro, I cannot disagree more. I'm sorry, J-Man. She has a porcelain doll horror movie face, and I know Austin is going to fucking disagree with me on this, but it's true. At least I think it's true. What do you mean, massive? He stands almost as tall as Jetfire in Egypt. In the Dark of the Moon game, he legit towers over Ironhide and Ratchet. Yeah, especially when Mixmaster's more like, I think he's around their size, if you go by like, you know, scale charts and whatnot. Many shots he towers over. I do remember him being noticeably bigger than Ironhide in the game. Maybe that's just because of the massive arms and shields, though. Favorite Bayverse designs? Oh, Lord. Maybe I'll try to do that while I'm putting these things on. Obviously, Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. You know, designs 1 through 3 for Optimus. You know, the original design. You know, really anybody from 07 is pretty peak. I can't really specify just one. Oh, I guess I will at least call out Starscream. He's pretty good. Then I think most of the Constructicons are all I think all of the Constructicons are good to great. Just some I do like a bit more than others. There is, trying to think. Sentinel's pretty awesome. I like Galvatron a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm a dummy. I was putting that on upside down. Haha. That's just a joke, you guys. Just a joke. Lockdown's pretty cool. A bit too humanoid, but I dig it. Oh Lord, what is this? The the one piece I've had an issue with so far. Wait, C14. Go. Oh, that one. Okay, okay. I was goofing. There's more designs I like. To tell you what, so I had this discussion the other night. I'm not sure if he's still in here, but with patron Lance, I helped kind of, I guess, change his mind, I guess, to an extent on last night. Damn it, just freaking use words. Day trader. Where he was like, damn, this design kind of sucks. I'm like, yep, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Alright, guys, with this should be it. It looks like both legs are done. I do not have the doubles, Brendan, so there's that. So let me kind of make sure real quick. That's both legs done. I was supposed to put them all on at the end, but that looks like it's it. So you guys, let's do this. All right, here's the body. Austin, if you're here, I'm putting them still here, putting everything together now. Let's see, work that joint out a little bit. Damn. Of course, the other one went on no problem, but now there's this one that's like, nah, fuck you, Talon. All right, guys, he's done. He looks pretty good. I like him. I like him a lot. He looks awesome. You can see him here. Let me see. Looking good. I'll just go ahead and use what I have. There he is with the lights on the eyes. Yeah, I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing so far. Let's see so we got. All right, so it really is just, so this is the batteries and stuff for the fusion cannon. So let me go ahead and get that out. So I guess we do need to build parts of the fusion cannon. Thankfully, this should be pretty quick though, because yeah, this goes on the underside. There we go. Then this goes like that, I believe. Yes. Okay. And then just to show it. Oh, I think this has multiple things for the lights. So you got like, let's see. Yeah, you got sort of like the fast sort of flashing. Then you have, this should be like a fade in and out. LOL, he's faded. Yeah. And then the fusion cannon does the same. And I am going to put this on, don't worry. But turn it on. It's got the nice blue. Looks very good. The flashing. Then you got the fade in and fade out. Let me go ahead and get the stand done as well. Which looks like a pretty decent little stand. Got the posable thingy. And then yeah, here's the Decepticon logo. Let's see. Yep. Very cool. That fits, oh, am I wrong for, oh, it does, okay. Okay. So it fits basically anywhere, it looks like. Does it? Or is there a specific one? Oh, there. I thought, see guys, I'm a fucking idiot. I thought it went on one of these. I didn't see the slot there. Fucking A. I swear guys, I'm not a dummy. Alright. Let's go ahead here. And I need to get back to the chat. Because I'm doing kind of bad here with it. I'm sorry. Here, let me go ahead and close this for a second. God damn it. God damn it. Sorry, guys. I have one of those, like, tall-legged tripods. Long legs. Not the horror movie. So, motherfucker. Even when I try. Alright. So, let me see. Oh, Lord. There's been a good bit of talking going on. Jetfire is at least twice as tall as Mixmaster. Baja Blast. Yes. 07 Megatron. Great design. Only one who liked Q / Wheeljack's design Dark in the Moon. You literally just put G1's Wheeljack's head onto the body. Will it look better? I love that design. I don't even mind the Einstein head. Definitely, you know, not the perfect thing or most perfect thing in the world. I do think that the like the Lost Age Deluxe toy, like, you know, the one with the G1 colors and more G1 head, I think that one looks cool. I'm not the biggest fan of how much the head looks like the Matrix, though. I know that's kind of unpopular, but it is what it is. My choices are Bumblebee, Jazz, Ironhide, Jazz, and Sideswipe. Oh my god, how in the fuck did I forget Sideswipe? Iconic, perfect design. I love it. He's so good. I'm assuming you have to remove something on his ass to use the thing. I should have kept the instructions open. But you know what? I'm going to keep him like this right now. He's got some decent heft to him. I do like it. And I don't know, it's pretty cool to have him with the 301. I think they look pretty good together. You know what? Let me get both of their eyes going. Yeah. I'm going to keep going through the chat here real quick. Personally love the Einstein look. Yeah, I do enjoy it. IDW Comics Galvatron is the best Galvatron design-wise. I do like his designs in IDW Comics. Underrated character and underrated design, yeah. I hate how the Unique Toys Dino doesn't have individually articulated fingers and the paint being decent at best, but it feels like they've been lazy on the paint as of recently. I've always felt like, even though I don't think any of their figures look bad, I feel like they've always been a bit low on the paint to some regard. Hopefully when they paint their new Unique Toys Trilogy Prime, they cook. I am hoping so as well. I don't mind paying the extra little bit for a really nicely painted figure, Austin. Studio Series should redo TF1 Optimus Prime and Megatron's Voyager class. I'd be down with that, honestly. I wouldn't mind it being a little bigger. Nah, he seems big, but he's just got really lanky arms. Oh, you're talking about Mixmaster? Yeah. 2007 Megatron and Balancing Act Ramjet should have a group called the Sharp-Toothed Evil Bots. Oh, Lord, I missed a good bit. I might be going through the chat here for a bit, you guys. Again, I like to respond to everybody if I can. So, Talon's wrong for his Bumblebee movie slander. Oh, Lord, here we fucking go. Oh, wait, above that, I think Energon is overrated, but not as good as Armada and Cybertron. I don't know, man. I feel like Energon's pretty, like, rated. I don't know. Or perfectly hated, I guess. I don't think it's a good show, but that's me. Yeah, Talon's wrong for Bumblebee movie RC slander. Dude, no, I'm not. Her face is terrifying. Everything else looks good. It's just that face. She's perfect. Same height as Ironhide, down to the last minute detail. He stands 22 feet. Oh, all this back and forth with Mixmaster and Ironhide. Yeah, he actually had a personality unlike Bumblebee 2018 to look. While I do like Wheeljack's design in Bumblebee 2018, he initially had a single line that could have been given to anyone. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I kind of hate how much stock some people hold in the Bumblebee movie design, specifically that Wheeljack. It's like he was on screen for 5 seconds and had I guess, iconic fucking line of, you know, there's too many of them. I don't know. I think people just need to fucking let that one go. It's a neat design and made for a neat figure, at least I think. But, like, come on, guys. I don't know. That's just me, though. Regular Autobot soldier. In the game, Mixmaster tosses Ironhide. You can see Ironhide's up to Mix's chest. I'm upset we never got a scene reminiscent of 07 where Starscream takes on a few Autobots. Oh, man, dude. Seeing him drop down, just take Ironhide and Ratchet out instantly and then, like, bounce was pretty fucking cool. Bumblebee's Cybertron opening was definitely a key Django extravaganza. Really pretty to watch, but so hollow. Yep. Pretty much how I feel on it. Long Haul is my favorite design out of the Bayverse Constructicons. He does look cool. I will admit, Long Haul does look cool. Let's see. '07 Screamer is fucking badass. Yes, he was. I think that the '07 Decepticon. Oh, I forgot. These will turn off eventually, so it doesn't like run up the battery. That's cool. Yeah, like the '07 Decepticon squad is so good, iconic in my opinion. I love them. Mixed and Master is my favorite Constructicon out of the group. I would probably agree. I've always liked him. I love that. I've liked basically every toy of him. I do think the best figure you can get of Mixmaster is the oversized Studio Series version. It makes a few improvements that I think are really good, and it's so nicely painted. Like seriously, you guys, if you can get that one, go for it. Let me see here. I would like to see a young Sentinel Prime without the facial hair. I want to know how they grow facial hair. That'd be interesting. Mixmaster, Long Haul, and Scrapper are equally my favorite. I love Scrapper too. He's really good. Starscream should have flown down during the Chicago battle and swooped up an Autobot. I wish we would have seen that myself. What about Rampage, Skipjack? I love that Pogo Man. Yeah, he's pretty great. I wish Optimus was here because I know he would be jumping in on Rampage's side. That's such a cool design. I've always loved that. Let's see. I have no idea why people appreciate him more only for his design than the Dark of the Moon version, which actually bothered to give him enough screen time to fully form personality. I meant to say that Q/Wheeljack Dark of the Moon is the best, like, personality-wise Wheeljack we've gotten since, like, 2010. Prime Wheeljack is great, but he's not really Wheeljack in personality. People give him a pass. Why? Because he looks more G1. Let's see. Not gonna lie, I prefer Revenge of the Fallen Lockdown over Age of Extinction design-wise. I can see that. The Revenge of the Fallen toy design is pretty damn cool. Turn these off for a second. Uh-oh. There we go. About to say, I guess I'll go fuck myself with... There we go. Yeah, I can totally get... I like the Age of... If I could do something where it was keep Age of Extinction Lockdown for the most part, but just take away a lot of the more overly human details of his face, I would be a lot happier. Cyberlight says, you want to know a hot take of mine? I prefer the Bayverse Decepticons over the ones in the Nightverse outside of Shatter and Dropkick, since they actually did something other than fighting on Cybertron. No, I agree. I don't mind some of the Cybertron design dudes, but like Shockwave, I never cared for like the huge thighs, even though a lot of people were like, oh, thick thighs, Shockwave. Soundwave, he's just way too big and chunky. I feel like his visor makes him look sad. I don't know, it's just I feel like he's very overrated just because it looks more G1. See, all hell Megatron, yes. Let's see, missed opportunity to make Lockdown a Dodge Charger. That could have been cool. And I will put on the fusion cannon a bit. Austin just got bit by a spider. What the fuck? Now it's your destiny to become the vigilante of New York. I'm finally opening up the blast. Look, that's too much responsibility for me, Hot I wonder if the jetpack on the bike on the back. But unfortunately, Austin, they do not. I thought they did. I could swear, but I guess I got confused with knowing that it had other LEDs, and that was for the fusion cannon. So it would be cool. I wish it was on the 3012. Someone made an upgrade kit for the 301s to do it. So I wonder if someone will do that for this one as well. That'd be pretty cool. Brendan said Chugsworth. Hell yeah. Just because Bumblebee 2018 had a better design than the Bayverse version doesn't automatically mean he's better in every way. I agree. And even then, that's so subjective. So like, I don't know. Oh Lord, I still have a good bit to go through. I'm sorry, you guys. 2007 Starscream has the best voice. He sounds so sneaky and cunning. I do like that voice, and that's one that Brendan has really made me appreciate. He just does sound pretty good. Great power comes great responsibility. Fuck yeah, she was a peak design and character. I agree. Better than Rise of the Beast Wheeljack. Let's be honest, that's not a very high bar. Granted, I think Rise of the Beast Wheeljack is a little overhated, if I'm being honest. I don't think the design's all that bad, and you know, I feel like just as a Wheeljack, it's kind of whatever. I don't know. I can't bring myself to be mad about it. I guess I just don't care that much. Glowing jetpack would be sick. Yes, to me when it comes to designs. 07 through Dark of the Moon Optimus is the definitive Optimus. I agree 100%. Austin agrees too. A Lost Age 1, but I'm happy to get any version of that mold. Fair. The design is beyond perfect. Yes, it is. Chris says, hello, Mr. Talon. I'm here to say that I love your channel and the videos you make. Keep being awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, I try. Sometimes I feel like my videos are rather basic and whatnot, but you know, I'm trying to make it fun and yeah, I don't know. Just again, thank you. Why do Siege and Prime Starscream wear high heels? That's a good question. Skids and Mudflap are just like me and brother. We are dumb as bricks. Dude, I fucking love Skids and Mudflap. I don't care what people say. They're not that fucking bad. LOL say here. Yep. Same here. Megatron is finally complete. You can have them both. Like father, like son. Don't, you know, the whole meme of don't talk to me or my son ever again. And again, I will get to the fusion can, you guys. I'm just trying to get through the, you know, get to the chat. Or get through with the chat. Hot take, Rise of the Beast RC over Bumblebee movie. Sorry, not sorry. That's pretty fair. I'm still cracking RC. I don't care. I mean, fair. Has anyone ever noticed the fact that RC or Rise of the Beast RC has the handlebars as like hair? I'm just like, damn, you really gave her handlebars to pull on. That's funny. Anyway, both are smashed, hands down. That's fair. Brendan says the Bumblebee movie opening scene was a mistake, and we are living in a world of its consequences. Facts, no printer. Like I really need to do a video on that, even though there's been I think a couple of videos now that really say everything I really could, if I'm being honest. But I still feel like, hey, I should, you know, put my opinion out there. But yeah, I agree. I think people forget that the Bumblebee designs are Bayverse designs. Oh no, it disappeared. ILM still did the CGI for that film. Bumblebee Dropkick and Shatter look no different from what we would see in Bumblebee. That to a degree, I agree. At least for those three, because obviously, you know, those were made when the movie was still intended to be a prequel. But like, I don't think the Cybertron opening designs fit with the Bayverse. Oh, and Blitzwing, because he really does look like a Bay-styled version of the G1 Seeker, which I'm not gonna lie, I actually love that design. It's pretty cool. If Devastator destroyed computers, imagine Trypticon. Oh lord, that would be wild. My opinion, the design of Bumblebee and the rest of the Autobots does not fit into the Bayverse at all. Please don't ice me, homie. Oh no. I think Bumblebee could fit even if he's very simplified compared to, you know, like his Bayverse design. Oh, and Optimus. I guess to an extent he could work. Maybe. Hot take, while I love Wheeljack and Transformers Prime, I feel like he should have been Springer. Oh, I could see that being Springer, because, you know, yeah, Springer was a wrecker. We could see him being disobedient. Yeah, that could have worked for Springer. That would have been pretty cool, actually. Protoform Shockwave from the Bayformers comics is the best Shockwave design. Oh, dude, if Savage was here, you guys would agree. I don't mind that design, but the one thing I will say is I do not care for the very, like, G1 head where it's kind of just the eye on, like, the flat panel and everything. I think if you gave that design something closer to his movie-accurate head, or just the movie-accurate head, I'd probably like it a lot more. But I would just kind of prefer if Shockwave just had his movie design in the comics. That's the one thing that's the thing I don't really care for in the IDW comics, if I'm being completely honest. But hey, it's not a bad design though. Not a bad design. I'm talking about the Earth designs in 2018 Bumblebee. They don't look any different from what we see in Bayverse. Rise of the Beast was where they significantly changed. Hell, I kind of feel like, if anything, a lot of Rise of the Beast designs look more Bayverse, because Rise of the Beast Bumblebee definitely is more inspired by the old Camaro 07B. You know, Rise of the Beast Prime definitely has a lot more 07 in him in certain regards. And then, like, I think Mirage straight up looks like an Age of Extinction design. Oh, wait, Savages. Oh, shit! I didn't see that you joined Savage. That's fucking funny. My bad. My bad. Daniel Ross is best Starscream, I agree. He's definitely not bad. He's good. In terms of movie-based Starscreams, I definitely prefer Charlie Adler. Bro got the Baja Black. Fuck yeah. Prime Wheeljack should have been Drift. I could see that working for Drift too. Plus, that was like just after Drift started being a thing, so that would have been a neat way to kind of tie in with all that. I feel like, damn, there's still a good bit to go through. Y'all keep posting. That's good, but I'm just like, fuck. I feel like. So I'm gonna go ahead and at least start getting the fusion cannon and stuff on. So it looks like should be able to just. Yep, twist that off and have this go on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's looking good. I love this, you guys. Love this. You guys can see it. Now, one thing I do think is cool, now a lot of people have cited it as an improvement or something it does a bit better than the 3.0, which I guess I would agree, is you can actually pose the sword. So you kind of, because he does do this in the movie, I'm pretty sure, to have the sword stay out of the way of the cannon. And you can slightly, well, I guess a bit more than slightly, but you can pose the big claw part. You know what? I just thought of a short that I need to do, because this made me think of how Studio Series Megatron, the Revenge of the Fallen one, of course, has the finger on the side of the fusion cannon. I always wondered, like, what the hell? Why is that? Why is that there? That's not really in the movie. It is in the movie when Megatron is fighting Jet Power Prime at the end. At the end, just before his face gets blown off, it's there for some reason. But he looks pretty good with the fusion cannon, stuff on. Would have been cool because it kind of has the same issue. Again, if you think of it as an issue that you can't take the sword off on the 3.0, you can't do it on him either. I wonder if there is a screw there, so I wonder if you open it up, you could probably or take the screw out, you could probably not have the sword there. So that's something. All right, so hold on. Let me get the R's the R. What the hell? The eyes back to glowing. Let's see. Cybertron is the best Transformers show. I think Prime is the best Transformers show personally, probably followed by Beast Wars and Armada, but Cybertron's pretty good. The best Optimus design is the 07 video game version of Prime. So like the promotional design. I don't agree, but that's pretty cool. One thing I like about TFP Wheeljack is that he is a mechanic. Yeah, that's fair. So I guess he is like G1 Wheeljack in that regard. Now, if you could turn into any vehicle or beast, what would it be, Earth or Cybertronian? I've always liked the 07 Megatron jet and the Revenge of the Fallen tank, so probably one of those. I'm still cracking RC. Hot Rod would like to have a word with you. Jesus Christ. It's an unsolved mystery why the fandom gives TFP for all gives a pass to TFP for all the design and personality changes. Yeah. Veery did a terrific job covering the Cybertron opening the Bumblebee. Yeah, Austin, he's probably the one I was thinking of because his design was very good. So yeah, if you guys to channel Veery, Viri, check right is it Veery? Yeah. Check out his video on the Bumblebee movie. Dark of the Moon's opening was superior to the Bumblebee one. I would agree with that personally. I love, because I feel like it does tell, a mini story within it. I love the visuals. I don't think there's any shot in the Bumblebee movie opening that's better than that shot of the missiles flying up towards the Ark as it's leaving Cybertron's atmosphere, I guess. Decepticons, your rightful lord and master has returned. Good shit, good shit. Oh, I think it updated again, and looks like I jumped pretty far down. Not the biggest fan of the Bumblebee movie opening glazing, because I still remember when the first trailer for TF1's fans were... Yeah, that's my thing, if I'm being completely honest. I'm more bothered by that scene because of how people have reacted to it, more so than the scene itself. I like the opening to the Bumblebee movie. The Cybertron scene's great. I just don't care for how people have used it as just like this, oh my god, it's so good, it's everything Transformers should be. Like, no, it's pretty cool, but like, shut up. I don't know. It'd be fucking sick if IDW did Transformers and Godzilla crossover. That'd be cool. You're going to offend the G1ers with that video about the opening Cybertron scene, but they'll get over it. Oh yeah, and if they don't get over it, I'll get over it. So there is that. TF1 fans are low-key insufferable. Kinda, yeah. I do feel like, as much as I like the movie, it's kind of starting to hit that, like, it's really overrated type feel. Dr. Doom and Shockwave is the biggest aura farming Decepticon in the Bayverse. Yeah, he is pretty awesome. Baja Blast. Oh, for sure, Dr. Moon and Shockwave is goated. Do wish Shockwave was the main villain in the Dark of the Moon. Yeah, that would have been cool. And yeah, the design's great. Prime Wheeljack is a cool character if he's the worst Wheeljack. Damn. I mean, I could see that. After Age of Extinction, they started saying every triple changer was their first triple changer. Oh, you're talking about with like drift? That fusion cannon goes hard. I assume you're talking about the figure. Yeah, it looks great on it. One thing I will say, I might probably need to tighten up some of the joints in the elbows. It does feel a little like not super loosey-goosey, and obviously, all right. Obviously, it's holding a pose, but I do feel like it's something that I would just feel more comfortable if it was tighter. So it might get the floor polish treatment. Really sucks they don't make that stuff anymore, though. So I'm just like, what will I do when I eventually run out? It is going to happen. What do you think of Starscream from the Cybertron show? I think he's pretty good. I liked him. The fact that he was actually able to like accomplish stuff. He was a pretty effective Starscream. Was cool. Yeah, I like him. Rise up. What the hell? What the hell? Decepticons. Yeah, there we go. Rifle Lord Master Return. Am I the only one who prefers a spiky-headed Megatron over the Buckethead? I do. I will always say though, I still think, just to use an excuse to have an up-close shot of Yolopark Megatron, I always thought he kind of had the vague implications of like the Buckethead to an extent. I'm not sure how well it's showing up here. Hopefully my camera can adjust well. But I don't know. It's just like you have the things around, the like the face kind of go up, and you have sort of the high point with the top of the head that sort of like slopes down. It maybe looks a bit better on 07 than it does for Revenge of the Fallen, since he has like the extra bits on the side. But I always felt like, it's there to an extent. It's just a lot. It just has the added like spikes to it. But hey, that's it. But I do love it. Like model overlap, they needed the regular hand underneath for when Optimus yanks off the cannon and the finger clip through. That's definitely possible. With that one, with oh my hell, Blue, that was with you. Me and you were up like at whatever ungodly hour of the night, being like, where the hell does this show up? Cracking Solus Prime, bro. Could you imagine being an original fucking Prime? I bet it grips good. Anyway, no, it did it again. Fuck. Here we go. What do y'all think the worst version of Optimus is? Rise of the Beast is up there. Yeah, I could probably agree with that. Oh, hey guys, Scourgimus is back. I wonder what he's doing now. Am I the only one who thinks TFP Optimus Prime is overhated? I do. It cracks me up because he used to get a lot of hate back in the day, especially for being boring. And nowadays people are like, no, he's one of the best. I'm like, damn guys, you guys hated him back in like 2010, 2011. What happened? I mean, I'm definitely not complaining about that. It's just kind of funny how that changed, I suppose. You know what? Are we back? Are we back, chat? Look, let me make sure that I can get this charging good. So I can just make sure that, damn, can you fucking load? Alright, so I know right now I'm holding the phone. I might have to do this for just a little bit because part of the reason is like my charger is also pretty fucky. So what happened was when it told me, hey, only like an hour or so for charging, it went up to 28 fucking hours. Scalpel fixed your phone? Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out because part of why it might have been an issue was I think what happened at some point was whenever I bumped my tripod, it probably fucked up how my charger was situated. Therefore, it messed up it's going. So let me get this back up real quick. And let me make sure the thing is still charging correctly. Yes. So I think as long as I kind of keep it like this, we'll be okay. Granted, I won't be able to stay on a ton longer anyway, but I'd kind of like to give this a bit more of a proper ending, I'd say. Hey, let's check out, or let's highlight the top fans real quick. Number 1, we got Hob Channel, awesome. We have number 2 is Eric M. Number 3 is Blue Jay. Number 4 is Austin. This is go through. I guess it counts everybody. Okay, you can't hear. I thought I was, can you guys hear me? But Austin just responded, so I'm going to assume that you indeed can. Hold on, you guys. There we go. Trying to get this turned right. Hey guys, I pulled out a small bag of jerky. I haven't had anything to munch on today, so I was like, let me get something. Get something a little bit, you know. Okay. So to maybe sort of at least wrap up, why you guys are here aside from chatting, of course, is hold on. Let me check the charging one more time. I just don't want this to happen again. I'm sorry, you guys. I will do my best to make sure this doesn't happen for any future live streams. All right. Right now it's 4%, but it is charging. So we'll see if that's happening. And it's gone up since I've started, so it is slowly charging. So from what, damn, just the heft of this guy is pretty good, I guess, considering the size too. So, I mean, like the 3.0 is hefty, but just for what this guy is, it's pretty hefty as well. Let me lower this a little. My apologies. I'm paranoid with the the charging now. Because, dude, I don't even know how long I was charging for. Or I was talking for while, you know, the thing was out. Because I looked over and I was like, oh, why does everything look blurry and not like it's not working? What the fuck's going on? But the Megatron, I think the details are really good. I like the rust applications on him. To an extent, I do kind of prefer the color scheme of this one a bit more over 3.0, because while I don't think it's bad as a lot of people make it out to be, especially in person, you know, he does kind of have a bit more of a like sometimes he looks a little too rusted or like brown. And Zodiac says, oh, we're still going? Yes. Hold on. Yes. Because I'm going to at least finish up what I was trying to say. I will have to get going here soon. But, you know, I want to at least get done with this and try to cover all the chats and stuff before going. But yeah, so the color scheme, I do feel like just him being a bit more on like the silver side than kind of being like silver highlighted with a lot of like the sort of brownish sheen. Granted, that's not really anything against 301, but yeah, I do feel like this kind of works a bit better. A lot of the joints feel pretty good, and he has that like double like hip joint, which is pretty cool. A lot like what the DLXs have. Nothing really feels loose. Like I said, some of the elbow joints I would like to be tighter, but at least on this one. You know, let's see about like this arm. Yeah, it feels pretty good. I do feel like some of the stuff in the chest could maybe be a little better. Hell, even another thing is you can actually pose. It's not much, but you can pose these a little bit. It's kind of neat. Does he have some ankle tiltage? He does. Hey, that joint's kind of tight though. Yeah, boy, you can get him in some good stuff here. I can definitely see, because even though I love my DLXs, a lot of the times they're not necessarily like play worthy. Even though I do think you can legitimately like play with them a little bit. You know, there's what am I trying to say here? Damn it. Damn, I really lost my train of thought. You know, they still have enough where it's like I'm not sure I want to like play. I don't. Not that I sit there going like poo poo and all that kind of shit. You know, this one I can definitely see myself like messing around with a bit more. But these are more like display stuff just because of how accurate they are. If that makes sense. But this guy's still pretty damn accurate. I do like him. I could cover. I mean, I know I can go into more of like the articulation and stuff, but like he does look good. From what I can tell, oh, he does the same thing this guy does, where you can move the back armor here to get more of a leg bend. That's pretty cool. No, he's bulky, and then you know that can kind of make it a difficult design to translate right. But again, I think it works well, and I really like this guy so far. I think this this really has kind of gotten me into doing jumping onto the Yolopark train, especially with a lot of their base stuff that they have coming up. So we'll see. One I also might get is Rise of the Beast Scourge. They did him in the AMK Pro, and I just think those look really good. Let me try to check out the chat more. Everyone here is goated, that's a fact. Zodiac, so I'm not in the Discord. This deeply saddens me. Damn, I'm sorry, bro. If you ever feel like joining the Patreon, even if it's just a one-time thing, you get to stay in the Discord. So I just, you know, that's my big perk for the highest tier of the Patreon is, you know, you get to join. But once again, even if it's just a one-time thing and then you like discontinue, you can stay in the Discord. But looks beautiful. Which one of them is more movie accurate? That's a good question. I would still say, granted, this is just off the top of my head, looking at this, I would say that Yolopark is more accurate on the whole. Or not Yolopark, 3.0, sorry. 3.0 is not bad. Or, god damn it, why do I keep getting the mix? Yolopark's not bad. And for especially for like the price and stuff, you know, you can't go wrong. But like, I do think 3.0 on the whole is more accurate. Um, so, damn, I wish I had somewhere else to really go with that. Let me not knock into the tripod with my freaking chair. There we go. Yeah, so Eric asks, are the 2 hours now lost? I don't think it should be because I've come across streams. I typically don't watch live stream stuff too much, but I have seen them pop up where they'll just it'll kind of just be blank for like the 5-ish minutes that we were out. Maybe it was a bit longer. It's probably just going to be just a blank screen for however long. Hopefully that's the case though, because whenever I got back onto my phone, it just asked me if I wanted to resume. So I don't really think it should like overwrite anything or count this as a separate thing. Also, just popped in. I don't know if I mentioned this, but he's got mouth articulation, so that's cool. Yeah, probably didn't show it off too well, but trying to do stuff with like, I don't know, like that on camera can kind of be a pain. That's part of why if I'm being honest, I kind of stopped doing my figure reviews. Just sometimes it's a pain to try and record those. I might let me know though if you guys want to see more of that kind of stuff. Like, because I would typically cover like 3.0 or Masterpiece stuff, and yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that a bit more. Maybe it just depends, but maybe the shorts reviews I could go, or the quick reviews I could do as well. Let's see. I love Baber's Megatron toys, bro. Hell yeah! I feel like he's got a lot of good ones. Bone Crusher was cool. As a kid, I was sad that he didn't do much. Also, not a playable character in any of the games. Yeah, that was wild. Excuse me. That was wild to me. My favorite character is Bumblebee. Hey, good pick. Which figure? Let's see. And thank you for the answer at Talon Darkness. Yeah. Ugh, I can't fucking speak. Yeah, man. That's one thing I'm glad, because if you guys didn't know, I actually have a bit of a stutter, and that hasn't really come up in the live stream a whole lot, I don't think, because I definitely have to do a decent bit of editing sometimes to my videos. Also, you guys, as a sneak peek for what's coming up this week, I'm not sure what day it's going to be done because I haven't been able to work on it as much as I would like. But next long form-ish video, even though it's only around like 6 or 7 minutes, is going to be on why Megatron as a character should keep a Cybertronian mode instead of an Earth mode. This isn't limited to base stuff, it's just Megatron in general. I brought that up in the Discord server. So like some people, like Austin, will recognize that discussion and some of my points, but I just thought that could be an interesting thing to talk about. So, yeah. Which figure do I plan on getting next? Do you mean from Yolopark or just in general, Cyberlight? The Hob channel says, yeah, the guys from Yolopark are great. Yeah, they do look pretty good. Really love Barricade, especially that first movie, so violent. Oh yeah, dude, Barricade's so good. Let's see. Also hate that school bully Sentinel Prime from Transformers Dark of the Moon because I hate him in the movies. Yeah, that's completely fair. At the very least, Cyberlight, if you're talking about Yolopark, I think I'll give Rise of the Beast Scourge a try. I don't know when, because they're like $80. I'm not sure I feel like spending $80 on Scourge, but we'll see, because Megatron has turned out pretty good, and Scourge looks really good. It's weird. I'm not the biggest fan of that design, but I like seeing it done well in the figure. So, I don't plan on getting the Night Prime, Age of Extinction Last Night. It looks cool. It's just I don't know. I just don't really care to. I guess when it comes to like non-transforming figures of that design, I'm happy with the 3.0. And then, but like with the base stuff, I think I do want to get a Prime to go with this Megatron. And then they're doing Dark of the Moon Megatron and Prime, so I'd probably get those. The rest of them will kind of depend. I think I would do Blackout Um, because as far as we know, he isn't being covered elsewhere. Um, at least not yet. I'm pretty sure 3-0 will do him at some point. And uh, yeah. Zodiac says the Onslaught design in Last Night is cool. Cool for a reskin. Just wish he was blue instead of green. Shame we never got the Prime One Studios Onslaught. Oh yeah, they did cancel that. That's kind of wild. I do like Last Night Onslaught. I think me and Lance and the Discord server were talking about that the other day. Yeah, if you guys don't know, the Discord server, we do voice chats every Friday night, and at this point, usually Saturday nights as well. So again, you guys want some more interaction, maybe thinking of, maybe check that out. But yeah, we were talking about Onslaught, and yeah, it's one of those things where I think he's cool. It's just, damn it again, he's just another long haul like reskin. But you're right though, for a reskin, he's pretty cool. And real quick, you guys, is there anything else you would like to see on the figure? And Austin says, TBH, the server is pretty lit. I agree. Like, I'm not trying to push it as like a, join my Patreon, you guys. But it's just like, if you want to and you get access to the server, we have a lot of fun in the server. I have a good time with it. It's really great to be able to interact with people, and I've made like genuine friends, not just people I talk to online here and there. Like, me and Austin have met up in person last year. We went to a convention and met Peter Cullen. I chat with these guys every week. It's been great. So legit, not just for join the Patreon, but like the server is a lot of fun. Quick thing, I want to get Yolopark Blackout. He's my favorite. Yeah, that's pretty fair. My favorite movies is 07, Revenge of the Fallen, and Dark of the Moon, and Bumblebee and the Last Night. Transformers 1, they're my favorite movies. Fair enough. Server's pretty lit. Best Transformer-related space I've ever been in. Damn, okay. If you want to see knee articulation, okay, give me a minute. Savage says, join the server. I want fresh meat. Like, I'm so serious. Reddit sucks, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. The Transformers Reddit fucking sucks. Instagram, yeah, they can suck. They really fucking can. Facebook groups, yeah, used to be in bot posting and the all caps Transformers Toys group. They suck straight up. Yeah, and then it sucks, man. For the longest time, I fucking loved TFW, but that's become a bit of a pain for me recently too, especially since for so long they seem to give fucking Nova Burnhill a pass when it's like, bro, she's actively bullying and like just being antagonistic to Bay fans, and it really fucking sucks. Let me see here. The server is amazing. Damn, Savage, chill. Jesus fucking Christ. My ideal version of Babe vs. Bruticus would look like a griffin. Interesting. What do you think about the idea? That could be pretty cool. Austin says, I've been called all forms of slurs for saying I like Babe Prime. And then, yeah, fucking Nova. God, she sucks. Transformers Age of Extinction, I think, is mid, and Transformers The Last Night is fucking trash, dude. I'm very disappointed. Nah, bro. Well, I'm with you on The Last Night, but I don't think Age of Extinction is mid. It's pretty cool. Wait, is Nova Burnhill a girl? I thought she was a boy. I've heard people refer to her as a girl. So that's why I typically go for it. If I ever get the chance, I'll definitely support you on Patreon. Hey, man, I appreciate it. And, like, I doubt anyone does, but never feel like you need to or something like that. It's just, hey, man, if you want to, neato. Austin says Nova's trans, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think that's right. Also, Valentino, I personally agree. Do like Age of Extinction, but the parts. That's fair. That's totally fair. So, Austin, again, let me make sure I'm not going to fucking bump the... Actually, let me check up on my battery and charger again. There goes the instructions. It's up to 17%. And it's still charging. All right. So, all right. Let me. So, Austin, the knee articulation. So, let's see here. Want to make sure I do a decent job of this on camera. It bends, or see. So I'm just bending it. It goes like that, without this, and it looks like this can kind of move on its own. So you don't really have to move it yourself for the most part. But it bends that far back. Uh, whenever you pull that down. So that's kind of neat. And looks like there is a double joint in there. So it does a pretty decent job of it. But just for more foot articulation, there's a decent bit of ankle, maybe not as much as you would want in the correct side, but and there is forward and back in the foot as well. Damn, I kind of slammed that down. I didn't mean to do all that. Hey, I only went off briefly because I was trying to answer a text from my girlfriend, and but it took me to the messages instead of just keeping it in notifications, so that I can usually type in up there, and that happened. Jump scare, decent bend, pull a Captain Morgan. Oh, with like the foot up on the barrel. Yeah, so I mean, he can do a decent bit. He seems like he could do a lot with the fingers, or at least maybe a bit more than you would think. That's kind of cool. It's always nice to see there being a decent bit of articulation in the really weird hand that he has here. Not quite yet, but I will call it more properly here in just a bit, you guys. Especially with my girlfriend being home, so we do have to run out here in a bit. But let me see. Bayverse hot take: the Transformium transformation is too unrealistic for the Bayverse. I think they should have given them standard transformations. That's pretty fair. I feel like they could have done something a bit different. I have a hard time imagining what you really could have done. I don't mind the more sci-fi element being added in, especially since it technically is a material that doesn't exist, so I don't mind it having odd properties to it, I suppose. Yolopark Overlord or Overload. Give me a fucking Overload, Savage. God damn it. Win. Hot take: Michaela should have died in Revenge of the Fallen to serve as a better explanation to why she and Sam aren't together. That's fair. The only thing I would say there, though, is I feel like that is looking at it with the benefit of hindsight. Because the thing was, Michaela was intended to stick around, so I don't feel like they would have killed her regardless. Savage says best constructor. Oh, for Overload, he is pretty good, especially the more crab-like design. Hob Channel says, I think this type of science fiction fits in quite well. Eric says, I like the Transformers stuff. I do too. I definitely don't mind it. And yeah, like Savage said, Michaela was in animatics for Dark of the Moon. So quick thing, is there, I think I asked this already, but just in case I didn't properly, is there anything else you guys would like to see highlighted or talked about with Yolopark Megatron? And then I guess, is there any question that you would like to ask me now on the chat? If you would tag my name too, just so I see the little the orange blurb. Where is this? They should have just cast another actor as Michaela instead of getting rid of the character. That's possible, yeah. I did not like RID as a follow-up to Prime. I don't think most people did. I think RID is a fine show on its own, but I don't think it's great as a Prime sequel. Austin says, TBH half Papa Megs, hug baby Megs. Let's see if I can do that. Oh no, his arm popped off. Fuck. Oh Lord, I hope I can make this work. Oh no, they're bumping into each other's big ass like thigh armors. Here you go, Austin. It's not the best thing in the world, but I'm trying. Hog Channel, his right arm fell off like in the movie. I honestly didn't seem to mind Carly that much, but not gonna lie, I kind of wish that Simmons or Barricade tell Megatron Dark the Moon to stand up to Sentinel and not become his lackey. That's fair. Megatron's redemption and Predacon's rising was frustrating. He should have stayed dead. Yeah, that one just seems too like, hey, we want to have like a happy ending. That kind of series, I feel like Megatron should have stayed dead. He showed time and time again that he was not a good guy. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Thank you, Talon. Of course. This is what Chugloids never get to experience. Jesus Christ. But, yeah. Well, you guys, I think that might kind of do it. As much as I would love to stay on and chat, I do kind of need to get going. So, but again, if you have anything else, like, please put it into the chat real quick. But I've had a good time. And I would like to do maybe some more live streams again if I'm able to. We'll see. It's kind of hard for me to do stuff like this. That's why like it's kind of better for me to like if any of you guys want to chat, do it on like the Discord, just because it's easier for me to kind of just talk through voice than it is to do it through video like this. But if I get the chance, I'm down to do it. You know, I think this went pretty well for the most part. Obviously, we had the fucking dead air there for like 5-10 minutes. Me bumping into this, like I said, I'll try to work on that. This isn't meant to be super professional, mostly just meant to be fun. So I hope you guys had fun. And you know, yeah. Let me check the chat one more time. See, Simmons would have gotten the chance to tango with Megatron Dark in the Moon if he told him to stand up for himself. Eric says the stream was fun. Thank you, I agree. Glad you had a good time. Zodiac says in concept art, Drift and Onslaught were supposed to fight. Drift was also supposed to fight Mohawk. Yep. Wonder why they changed that. Not sure. There's a lot of stuff that was in the last night concept art that got changed. Austin says stream was fun. I agree. Again, not perfect. I'll work out some of the kinks if possible, but you know, I still think this has turned out pretty good on the whole. I had fun. If, like I said, if I do get more Yolopark stuff, I would definitely do live builds for them because at the very least I can, you know, give that a go. Might do stuff for unboxings, like if I get, you know, like I got Unique Toys Stinger coming, so maybe I could try to do a live stream with that. He should be getting here hopefully around the middle of the week. I'm not sure I'll be able to do a live stream then though, so I might have to, you know, hold my excitement and wait to open him. But again, we will see. And yeah, let me see here. Zodiac, they probably, or at Zodiac, they probably cut it to shorten the film's running time. I could see that. The stream was pretty fun. Hope we can do more streams like this in the future. Me too. This is one thing I've just never really participated in on YouTube, especially since I don't really like showing myself on camera. I'm low-key kind of like self-conscious about stuff, which I hate, but that's like, that dates back to like me being in school, unfortunately. So um who knows, maybe sometime in the future. So I know at one point when I kind of leaned forward, at least, you know, part of my face popped up. Trying to see here. Whoa. See, the stream Onslaught should have killed Drift. Damn, that'd be wild. Drift was pushed into the background of that film entirely, no love for him. Yeah, you know, this is indicated by the fact that before Mohawk's death, with his blades drawn, some burning debris can be seen in the background. Yeah, I got mine. Best Transformers 1 on DVD. We got the good old face reveal jump scare. Was there? Oh, was that whenever the stream started with my broken ass camera, or front facing camera? Probably. Random thing too. You can pose this little finger here on the side for his right arm. It's kind of neat. Do a decent bit. Do a decent bit with that hand. Oh yes, sir. Damn. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it, you guys, as much as I wait, it said pinky out. Hey, you know what? To signify the end of the stream, let me go ahead and finish up the Baja. Damn. Remember, guys, live every day like it's a Baja Blast, because it could be your Baja last. But yeah, so yeah, I know I've said this like 3 times now, but I think that'll do it, you guys. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me, and I do think we'll try to do this a bit more in the future. It just kind of, again, it just depends on how stuff goes. But I've had fun. Yolopark Megatron is pretty awesome. I definitely intend to, you know, mess with him more over the coming days. I don't know, he's a lot better than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Like he is pretty damn cool. And I'm very excited for to get more of the Bay stuff from them, because Bayverse, I don't know. You know, it's been good having my fellow Patriots on here. If you haven't heard that term, you guys should keep it going. I fucking love it. Comment in the chat if you're a Patriot. Let me see. Pinky out, great stream. I'd like to take part in the watch along. Oh, yeah, see, I do want to do something like that at some point. That might have to be through the Discord server, maybe. But I do think doing some sort of watch along for each of the Bay movies would be pretty cool. And at some point we'll get the other discussions up for the movies too, because we have 07, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, and The Last Night recorded. It's just those take a while for me to do, and hell, me and because I've had I've had help. Fucking Austin did pretty much like 90% of Age of Extinction's discussion, the Tales from Talon's Discord server, so you guys can thank him for that one. I just did like the finishing touches on it, but like all of the, like, what was it, 2 or 3 hour audio, that's him. And then hell, I think except for The Last Night, all of the other ones took way longer, but look forward to those at some point. Wait, let's see. Mountain Dew. Ah, that's fucking right. We'll be for sure. We'll for sure see you on the next one. Hell yeah, that's tough. I'm assuming you're talking about the Baja Blast thing. If Michael Bay comes back, is it still the Bayverse or Bayverse Part 2? Part 2 for sure. I think anyway. If we get reboot, TBH, I gotta get to editing the other discussion videos, but work keeps getting in the way. Hey man, remember. No, like, you know. Don't feel stressed to get fucking extra shit done, you know. And yeah, you're at work right now. Yeah, thank you for joining. But again, I keep getting fucking distracted because I want to keep talking with you guys. As I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you all. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll see you at the next one. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the comments of, you know, the videos and you know, the shorts and everything. Let me see if I can get one more little. Yeah, boy. He is looking pretty fire. So that's been the build for Yolopark Megatron, and of course, talking with you guys in the meantime has been a lot of fun. Thank you all. I'll see you guys soon.